Hi everyone! Today we're going to be doing a different type of video. We're going to be doing a full meal video, and it's going to be a keto diet. And I figure since I always round the meal off with other food, I can't really do that with keto unless it was all keto. So that is why I'm going to be doing a full meal. Now my channel is not about one type of food. I'll be doing different types of dishes like desserts and main dishes and side dishes. And I'll be doing different dishes from different states and different ethnic dishes. Foods for kids, you know, every type of thing I can think of I will do if it is easy. That is the only requirement that I need, is that it is easy to make. Well, I hope you enjoy this full keto meal. It's going to be keto deviled eggs, keto cracked chicken, and keto mashed cauliflower. So the first thing that we're going to make is the keto deviled eggs. So what is in the keto deviled eggs? 6 hard-boiled eggs, 1/4 cup avocado mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, salt and pepper to taste, paprika, green onions, and sesame seeds for garnish. So let's begin. Alright, so I have my 6 hard-boiled eggs peeled, and you want to go ahead and cut them lengthwise and put the yolk in the bowl. And eggs are good keto food. They are protein and low carb. So it all depends on what you add to the deviled eggs to make them keto or not. And that is why we're going to be using the avocado oil mayonnaise. And then you want to go ahead and smash the yolks down. And then you want to go ahead and add the 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard and the 1/4 cup avocado oil mayonnaise, and a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper to taste. And then we'll go ahead and mix it up. And then we're going to go ahead and take the yolk mixture and put it in the egg. And now it's time for the garnish. We're going to go ahead and sprinkle a paprika over them. And put some green onions. And then sprinkle some sesame seeds over it. And then we'll go ahead and put them in the refrigerator, covered up, until the rest of the meal is ready. And we'll also be making the keto cracked chicken and what goes into that. 2 pounds raw chicken tenders, 8-ounce cream cheese softened, 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese or any other cheese that you would like, 2 scallions. I didn't find any scallions, so I'm going to be using green onions, 1 cup bacon crumbles, and you can go ahead and cook your own bacon and crumble it up, but I'm going to do it the easy way. 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon dill weed, and 1 teaspoon salt. So now we're going to go ahead and start the keto cracked chicken. So you're going to take a casserole dish or a 9x13 pan and go ahead and give it a spray with Pam cooking spray, or any kind of cooking spray for that matter. And go ahead and put the chicken tenders in the pan. Then in a bowl, you want to add the softened cream cheese and 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese, or whatever cheese you desire, and 1 scallion, but I don't have any scallions, so I'm going to use 2 cut up green onions, 1/2 cup of the bacon, 1 teaspoon of the garlic powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon dill weed, 1 teaspoon salt, and then we're going to mix it all up. Then you're going to take the mix and put it on the chicken and spread it all around. Okay, so we have that all spread on the chicken, and we're going to go ahead and add the rest of the cheese, which is another 4 ounces. And 2 more chopped up green onions, and 1/2 cup of bacon, and then we'll put it in a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes. And here is the keto cracked chicken right out of the oven. We will also be making keto mashed cauliflower. And what do we need to make mashed cauliflower? You'll need a head of cauliflower broken into florets and chopped, 2 large cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon butter, and salt and pepper to taste. I went ahead and took the head of cauliflower and broke them into florets and then chopped them up into smaller pieces. And you want to go ahead and dump that in the pot. It's an awful lot of cauliflower. And 2 cloves of garlic. It didn't say for me to chop them up, but I figured it would be a lot easier to cook that way. And then I added enough cold water to just cover the cauliflower and the garlic. And you want to go ahead and put a lid on it and bring it to a boil. Okay, so the cauliflower is boiling. We're going to go ahead and turn it down for 10 minutes or until the cauliflower is fork tender. It is fork tender. I can just cut it just like that. So we're going to go ahead and drain it, and we'll dump it back into the pan after it's drained, and we'll add some butter. I'm going to add a lot. I like a lot of butter. It calls for 1 tablespoon, but I added a little bit more. And salt and pepper to taste. And then we've got our immersion blender, and we're going to start mixing it up. until it's the consistency that you'd like, or until it's very smooth. Okay, so here is the mashed cauliflower. Let's dish it up and have my husband give it a try. Okay, so here's our keto meal. We have our keto deviled eggs, our keto mashed cauliflower, and our keto cracked chicken. This is all keto, so go ahead and give it a taste and see what you think.
Well, not sure what that is, but
It is mashed cauliflower.
mashed cauliflower, okay.
That's what people on keto diets eat instead of mashed potatoes.
Okay. Well, it's not nasty. I think I could maybe use a little more salt, but other than that, it wasn't bad. That helped. Now what's in the eggs?
In the eggs is avocado oil, mayonnaise, and Dijon mustard. And it's topped with green onions, sesame seeds, and paprika.
I like that. Yeah, that's good. It's not quite like a deviled egg, but it's real similar. Yeah, definitely better with salt on it, for me.
And that is keto cracked chicken. It's chicken tenderloins with cream cheese and mozzarella cheese.
The chicken's good, really good.
The chicken was really awesome. And I'll fix that again, keto diet or not. And the eggs was good too, although I like regular deviled eggs better. Now the mashed cauliflower was pretty bland, but I have found other recipes that add like sour cream to it, which may make it better. And it wasn't mashed to the consistency that I think that it should have been. I use my immersion blender, which I love. But if you use an immersion blender to mash, you want to make sure you have enough liquid in your cauliflower or potatoes or whatever you're mashing to be able to mash it correctly. And I think that was part of my problem, was that I did not have enough liquid in it after I drained it. And the other thing was, I think I had a lot of cauliflower in there for it to try to mash. So next time if I make it, I will use sour cream, and I will probably use a food processor to do the mashing up so it can get mashed up quicker. Well, there you have it, our first keto meal. And it wasn't bad. Just need to tweak the cauliflower a little bit. Other than that, it was a delicious meal. So if you have any comments about this keto meal, how to improve upon the cauliflower or the eggs or whatever, leave the comments down below. Or if you have any other easy keto recipes that you'd like to share with me, please do so. Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.